Harry Hamilton arrives for work at the Henderson Food Services Depot at Mollusk on the outskirts of Belfast. For the past year he's been employed as a sales rep with the company, travelling around much of Northern Ireland. But this is no ordinary week for Harry. When he's not at work, he's Northern Ireland's foremost Freddie Mercury impersonator. And on Saturday night his band Flash Harry will play their biggest concert since they formed 16 years ago at the province's largest venue, the Odyssey Arena. It's a tribute to Queen all rocked up and classical, when Harry and the rest of his band will be joined on stage by the Ulster Orchestra and the choir of Magee College in Londonderry. So Harry, tell me a little bit about your daytime job.
Well, I'm a business development manager for Henderson's Food Service based in Mollusk. We look after the catering establishments, so the hotels, cafes and canteens and things throughout Northern Ireland.
And where's your particular patch?
My patch is really Tyrone and Fermanagh. Armagh as well, my own home county. So I cover a lot of ground, and a lot of the time you'll catch me out there usually talking to the chefs or hassling them to buy more product. And
a good company to work for?
Yeah, great company to work for. I mean, they're fairly flexible, and they've been very, very good to me over the last year, given my extracurricular activities.
And obviously you're in the final preparations now for probably the biggest Flash Harry concert there's ever been, and may well ever be. Just how have things been going for you?
The show's come together very well. We had a rehearsal yesterday with the Ulster Orchestra, and it was sounding very good. I mean, a lot of these things is just theory until you put it into practice, so it worked well. We had the choir there, we had the orchestra and the band, everything was sort of mic'd up, and when we hit the go button, it came together very, very well. So I think it's going to be a great show, and I think it'll sound slightly different from what people are used to in the normal Flash Harry show, but nevertheless it's going to sound spectacular, because I mean, Queen's music itself does lend itself to orchestration.
Yeah, as a company we're very excited. Obviously one of our singing stars that we weren't too sure about has obviously come through and decided to do this big gig at the Odyssey. Half the company's going to it, so it'll be great to cheer Harry on. I don't know whether Harry's that happy that half the company are going to it for the abuse that he'll probably receive, but yes, very, very excited and looking forward to it.
The big day has finally arrived, and after several intensive practice sessions in a local church hall, Flash Harry, the Ulster Orchestra and the choir of Magee College are in the Odyssey's main arena for the final rehearsal, just hours before the big event is set to get underway. A specialist video company has also been commissioned to ensure the sellout audience get a close-up view of the on-stage action. Andrew, how did the orchestra first get involved with this?
Flash Harry's management contacted us about 2 years ago, maybe even 3 years ago, and it's been talked about and ran for that length of time, and it kind of finally sort of cemented into place about a year ago, and we were able to fit it into the schedule, and everything came into place, and we've been sort of, working towards it for the last 6 months, and then rehearsals in the last week. So,
and how have the rehearsals been going?
Yeah, very well. It's been a good atmosphere, and everyone's worked together well, so it's been good fun.
And of course, you've probably been involved in sort of rock crossover work in the past, but maybe not that much. So this is quite a unique occasion tonight.
Yes, I mean we've done concerts with Sinead O'Connor, Duke Special, people like that, but usually on a smaller scale. And we've also done lots of folk crossovers with folk artists as well. But this is probably the biggest concert we've done in Belfast. Apart from maybe the Prom in the Park kind of events, the outdoor events that we do, but it's certainly the biggest indoor audience we've had in Belfast for
a few secret Queen fans amongst members of the orchestra, do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, ever since this came into the schedule, people have been talking about it and looking forward to it, and wanting to get tickets, which are very hard to come by.